What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today I want to make a quick video on one of the, I don't want to say most disappointing games of my childhood, because it really wasn't. The great tragedy of this game was how much potential it had, and how little of that potential it achieved, almost entirely because of political and publisher-related reasons. And for those of you who do not know, this game is Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. This is not a new game. I know that some of you might think that it is a new game, because honestly, in some ways, it looks very similar to other games that have come out recently, but it is not. It came out about, God, almost 8 years ago now. That is terrifying to say. But this was one of my most anticipated games that I ever wanted to play, and I was so disappointed at how much it was just suffocated, and how big it could have been in the military simulation market. This game could have easily have been as large and as impactful as the Arma series, but it wasn't. And we're going to talk about why. So, the first thing that we're going to do is I have my squad here, and we're going to attack this little town. And hopefully while we do this, I'll be able to show off some of the really great things about this game, one of which being how huge it is. This game is probably one of the few games that actually renders an entire landscape on a huge scale. Just like Arma, even more so than Squad. And for those of you who are like, oh man, this looks really, really similar to Arma, that's because this game, Operation Flashpoint, was actually a game that was worked on by Bohemia Interactive along with their publisher, Codemasters, way back in the day. Operation Flashpoint Cold War Crisis. That was the predecessor to this game. But then Bohemia Interactive went on to keep the code base, and Codemasters went on to keep the name. When they split, Codemasters made Dragon Rising, and Bohemia Interactive made Arma. So that is why they look very, very similar and have a lot of very similar features. However, at the same time, they're fundamentally still very different, and I think they're very different in ways that are very much worth drawing attention to. So, let's take our guys, and we're going to tell them to attack this town.
Enter that position. Affirmative.
Now, one of the things that I like most about Dragon Rising is how intuitive it is and how well the gameplay flows. For those of you who follow my channel, let's just get this out of the way really quick. For those of you who know me, you know that there's a very specific type of game that I enjoy, and that you, as my community, also enjoy. I mean, that's the reason that we rally together. There's a very small niche in the military simulation genre that we are in. We are the kinds of people that think realism and complexity shouldn't come at a loss of how intuitive a game is and how well it flows. I'm going to say this right now. Arma and Operation Flashpoint are almost like the perfect polar opposites to describe the problems I have, honestly, with both sides of the military simulation community. Operation Flashpoint flows really well. It's packaged together really well. The gameplay is smooth, but the publisher stifles it. It doesn't have very in-depth mod support. Some of the features are suffocated by a lack of modability, by a lack of being able to control your experience, whereas on the other hand, you have a game like Arma, which has that complexity. It has that control. You can create whatever you want within Arma, but at the same time, Arma doesn't have that polish and that level of intuition that really makes great games shine, in my opinion. And I think that's something they've recognized and something they're now kind of like struggling and trying to achieve. But Operation Flashpoint is just such a good example of how you could still put a game together that I really wish people would pay more attention to it. And one of the first things that I want to talk about is how well the AI work. This is the kind of game where maybe the AI aren't necessarily like geniuses, but let me put it this way. There has never been an instance where I have told my squad to do something in this game and I've just gotten frustrated. Where I've just said, "Oh my gosh, why did you guys do that? No, that's ridiculous." I've never questioned what they were trying to do.
Reloading.
Whew, that is loud. So what we're going to do right now is I've obviously told them to assault this objective, and I want you to just watch how smoothly everything plays out. I'm not even going to fire a bullet. I'm just going to follow these guys.
Rifleman, 200 meters west. Reloading.
You can see, look, now they're doing bounding. God, I wish it wasn't so loud. Hold up, let me turn down the audio. Shh, shh, quiet, quiet, quiet. Holy God. I've just given them one simple objective, and now they're doing bounding Overwatch. They're suppressing, they're covering one another, and now they're moving up on the objective. The AI designer in this game is actually, he must be a genius, because of all the things Dragon Rising really nailed, this was one of them. Was how playable the AI felt.
Rifleman, 100 meters west. Reloading. Reloading.
Target, Rifleman is eliminated.
So the other thing that I really like about Operation Flashpoint isn't just the fact that the AI know what to do, but it's also really easy to command them using really simple commands.
Suppressive fire. Affirmative.
You can have them overwatch an objective, you can have them assault an objective, and there's never a point where you're like, what am I telling them to do? I don't really understand what's going on.
Move fast. Grid. 3-0. Foxtrot. X-ray. 3. Yankee. 2. On my way.
You can even tell them to do something as simple as just an assault an objective, and they'll just figure out what that means.
Assault. Grid. 3-0. Assault. Grid. 3-0. Foxtrot. X-ray. 2. Yankee. 3.
Affirmative!
Contact. 18 gunner. 100 meters. West.
Reloaded. Contact. Support gunner. 50 meters. West.
Shit.
Target, support gunner is eliminated.
Contact. Rifleman. 100 meters. West.
Contact, Rifleman 200 meters. West. Contact, Rifleman 100 meters. Contact, support gunner 100 meters. South. Oh, hell. Contact, support gunner 100 meters. West. Body found, one of theirs. Contact, support gunner 100 meters.
Contact. 18 gunner. 100 meters. South.
Reloading.
So this is another thing that I really want to point out. Now that we're in a semi-urban environment, watch how they clear through buildings. Watch how the inside of buildings combat is actually still really fluid. You see these guys, they're taking cover at all the right places. It's like they understand their surroundings at a level of detail that other games you just don't see this, especially in Arma. You know, in Arma, it's so hard for AI to navigate interiors. It's so hard for them to understand, you know, what is cover and what isn't. But in this, it almost feels like you're playing like what was it, Band of Brothers, I think? One of those original World War II games where you were leading a squad. Was it Band of Brothers? Hold up, I'm literally gonna look at this now. No, you're here. Brothers in Arms, that's what it is. It's very similar to the squad level of detail for Brothers of Arms, which I think is a perfect thing to pull from.
行动25米，
攻击坐标30FX2Y3。Is eliminated.
Shit, shit, shit.
Contact. Rifleman. 100 meters south.
我被击中了。
Fucking hit.
法力中2号倒下。
Contact. Rifleman. 100 meters south. Contact.
Oh, shit! I just got slaughtered. Anyways, so hopefully that's one of those things that just illustrates how much more seamless the combat experience and how much more immersive the combat experience is. At least when I play this game, I really enjoy it, and I really think it's something that I wish other developers would take into consideration. But let me explain it this way. This could have been Squad 8 years ago. It really could have. This game has multiplayer, it has vehicles, it has multi-crew vehicles, it has a gigantic landscape, it has even AI. Hell, Squad doesn't even have AI yet. It has everything you would want. Everything. It is incredible. We could have had this 8 years ago. There are still games that have trouble achieving this level of gameplay. The reason it didn't work out is because of this. It's because the publisher suffocated it. There is no mod support. The game servers, you were not even able to host game servers within your own community. And obviously, since it's 8 years later, you can't even host multiplayer servers for this game anymore. There is no mod support. It has a mission creator, but the mod support is very slim to none. In addition to that, Codemasters shut down the forums. All of the community mods and all of the community that was actually working together to create awesome content for this game all got shut down. Why? I mean, hell, I still struggle to understand why. But the point is the main point that I think I want to illustrate with this video is the biggest thing holding back game development nowadays is not technological limitations. It is political limitations. We've had the technology to do incredible scales of military warfare packaged in a very intuitive AAA style interface. It's fun, it's intuitive. The FOV is a little narrow, but obviously if it had better mod support, you could increase that. The biggest problem that is stopping game development from progressing are companies locking down their work, not opening their creativity to their communities, trying to milk communities for all the money, and then locking up amazing software accomplishments like this and throwing it away. Like, Codemasters has the source code to this. They're probably never even going to use this engine that they've created for Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising ever again. Maybe they'll use it in like a racing game or something like that. But this framework, this military simulation framework, has not seen the light of day for the past 8 years. It's depressing. It's depressing. And all of the faults that this game has, all the faults that Dragon Rising had, all of the main things that people were complaining about was, it didn't have a couple of more realistic features. It had things like narrowing the FOV to the point where you can't see that well, to the point where the multiplayer servers were abysmal because the community couldn't host them. All those things are so easy to fix. So easy to fix if the developers had just let us. If they had just let us. And it's a shame because I see the same problem holding back so many games nowadays. In fact, now that I'm actually starting to get into game development, I've seen like the biggest problem that I have to deal with is not technological problems. It's not understanding the code. It's not writing the code. It's keeping people from destroying projects, which is ridiculous. You'd think that wouldn't have as severe an impact on the progress of game development as it does, but it really does. All right, let's kick some ass.
Reload. Assault. Grid 3-0. Contact. Rifleman. 100 meters west. Rifleman is eliminated.
Actually,
that position.
There we go.
Rifleman, 100 meters west.
Reloading.
Target, Rifleman, is eliminated.
Contact! AT gunner, 100 meters west.
Contact, AT gunner, 100 meters west.
Shit.
Contact, support gunner, 200 meters. Enter that position.
Affirmative.
Target, AT gunner, is eliminated.
Rifleman,
Contact, Rifleman, 100 meters southwest. Go, go, go! I'm hit! I'm fucking hit! I'm clear!
reloading.
Contact!
Oh shit!
25 meters.
Contact! AT gunner, 100 meters south.
Holy shit.
Room clear! Room clear! Room clear! Contact! Rifleman, 0 meters south.
Shit.
Forward down! Contact! Support gunner! Medic!
Damn. If there's a co-op game, I could get revived. But anyways, I'll end this video here. But if you want to actually see more of Dragon Rising, I'd love to dive back into it a little bit. But this is just one of those things that just drives me so insane. To have a game like this that is so amazing and had so much potential, could have been so cool. It had everything you would want. It had aircrafts, like helicopters, jeeps, trucks, tanks, APCs, destructible buildings, really good AI, incredibly intuitive and well put together user interfaces and everything, just everything you could possibly wish for, with just a couple of shortcomings that could have easily been fixed if they just let the modding community take it a little bit further and let them host their own servers. And it's so frustrating to see it die like this and to see Codemasters just sitting on it. It's almost like Firefly. Like, come on, Fox, you piece of shit. That's like Codemasters in Operation Flashpoint, just not letting it go anywhere, just sitting on the IP. But yeah, all right, that's it. It's probably gonna upload this video late as shit, but who cares? And I'll see you guys next time. All right.